Life is good, Jack. As long as the children are here, we're safe.
All we have to do is stay out of the way.
They're passing us, Dad.
Technically, that's illegal.
2 trailers released 3 months apart, both from the same movie, and yet both very different in terms of tone and style. A lot can change in the film industry in 3 months, but this seems to be a pretty big pivot in terms of marketing strategy. So, what happened? The first trailer of White Noise got dropped on August 25th, 2022. It was released a few days before its world premiere at the Venice International Film Festival. But one thing to point out is that film festivals don't require featured films to have a trailer. So why did Netflix decide to create one anyway? Well, it's classic show don't tell. With a trailer, you can understand the energy and style of a film way more than just looking at a film still and reading a written synopsis. A trailer works better at selling a movie to an audience, convincing them that this is the one film that they shouldn't miss at the festival. And most films want and need as many people watching their film as possible during a festival. For films that don't have a distribution or release plan, they want more people to go see their film in order to hopefully get picked up. And for films like White Noise, who already have a distribution plan, they need the buzz in order to get critics and industry people talking about their film. This critical buzz will then hopefully kickstart their awards campaign. Award nominations are quite literally just around the corner, and with 3 Academy favorites, Noah Baumbach, Adam Driver, and Greta Gerwig leading the film, Netflix knows White Noise wouldn't be too far off of at least 1 nomination. But while screening at festivals can generate buzz for a film, I also see it as a bit of a double-edged sword. If audiences absolutely loved the film, screening at a festival will undoubtedly generate significantly more positive buzz. But if audiences hated or even were a bit mixed about a film, then it usually results in pretty negative to mixed reviews, which pushes most audiences away from giving the film a chance. Which was, unfortunately, what happened with White Noise. The reception was lukewarm at best, with the current Rotten Tomatoes score pre-Netflix release at 65% and an audience score at 61%. I mean, it's not horrific, but it's definitely not must-watch territory. So, what does Netflix do at this point? How could they influence the conversation and make sure that White Noise doesn't become a flop when it does finally release onto their streaming platform? Here's where trailer 2 comes in. The second trailer was released on November 22nd, 2022, which both preempted the limited 1-week theatrical release and the official Netflix release at the end of December 2022. The trailer paints the film to be a bit funnier and a lot quirkier than the serious and gloomy vibes the film seemed to have before in trailer 1. But why? When you do a quick scan of what critics have said about the film so far, it's pretty obvious why Netflix made this pivot in tone for the second trailer of White Noise. Many critics have either been mixed or panned the movie to be a messy journey that tonally is a bit pretentious. But what the critics seemed to like was the humor and the eccentric parts of the film. I don't doubt that Netflix saw those reviews and scraped together a completely new trailer and marketing strategy, literally focusing on and highlighting the eccentric and funny moments in the film. And to be fair, it's not a completely illogical strategy either, because with the recession and current holiday festivities, audiences are also probably more likely to want to watch something lighter and funnier. It's still too early to tell whether this pivot in marketing strategy will work, but I'm pretty curious to see how it plays out, because I'm not too sure if it will work fully in Netflix's favor. You see, when I watched White Noise at the London Film Festival back in October, I expected a slightly messy and moody film, because I'd seen the first trailer, which, in my opinion, is more representative of the film itself. If I'd seen the second trailer, my expectations would have been completely different. Trailers serve 2 primary purposes. They create buzz to drive audiences to go see a film, but they also help to set audience expectations. Most of the time, watching a film that is different to what you expected can be a pretty jarring and negative film-going experience. It's like ordering food for takeout, and by the time you get home and open the box, you realize they've got your order wrong. Audiences might watch the second trailer of White Noise expecting an eccentric, fun film, but instead, they get something kind of messy and depressing. This pivot in marketing strategy might get more views and might get more people through the door, but the film won't meet their expectations, meaning the reviews and ratings might drop even lower than it is now, further harming this film's reputation and reception. We won't know for sure if this will happen, but if in the new year, ratings do drop even lower than what they are now, then maybe Netflix got their marketing strategy wrong, and maybe they shouldn't have pivoted despite what the critics said in their reviews. But until then, let me know in the comments if you've seen White Noise and how your experience of the film compares to the two trailers. And if you enjoyed this essay, please subscribe to this channel for more upcoming spiels in the future.